Anybody who tells you that your house is not an asset again, block that person right now. If you actually have money, right, to build a house, and I don't mean maybe get to the foundation and stuff, but you have money to build the entire house, okay, or buy the house, and you have to decide between buying that house and starting a business, actually go out there and buy that house. I've seen a lot of videos of African financial coaches telling their followers that a house is a liability. And that is fundamentally wrong. That idea was born by Robert Kiyosaki. That is where that idea came from. And when Robert Kiyosaki said it, he said it in a context. And if you fail to understand this context, you are making a fundamental mistake. Robert Kiyosaki says in his book that a house is a liability. And what he says that in the context of the United States, where people buy houses on credit. Okay, most of these people who buy the houses, they spend a chunk of their lives trying to pay back the credit, and that is the problem. But in the context of the African reality, it doesn't apply. Your house, in fact, is one of the best investments you will ever make, and don't let anybody talk you out of it. I'm not going to say it myself. I want you to observe it. I'm going to give you the fact about creating a business and actually buying real estate. That is why I'm saying if you have enough that money to be able to build it, what is wrong is for you to build to a certain stage where you cannot continue. But if indeed you can't finish it, then it would be wrong to even think of using that amount of money to start your first business. Okay? Because statistics show that 50% of businesses die within 5 years. And after 10 years, only 30% of businesses are still around. That means that in 2013, businesses that were created in 2013, for every 10 businesses that were created in 2013, only 3 of them exist till now. Think about it yourself. When you were a kid, all the advertisements you were seeing on TV, how many of those companies are still around? But all the houses that you grew up looking around, those houses are still around. There's a landlord watching this video who is still taking rent till this day from a house he built 25 years ago. How many of you created a business 5 years ago? That is, I am for business. I am pro business. In fact, I teach people to create business. Okay, I teach people to get into business. But I am saying that if you have money enough to build real estate or to buy real estate, because real estate ensures that you have cash flow for life. And for life is a very long time. For life is so long. And the excuse that they give is that when you invest in real estate, you are not able to get your money back. If you want your money back, you simply will need to create a bank account and put that money. Every single time you want that money, you are going to have it. However, the aim of your investment should be two. Your investment should do two things. It should save your money, and it should create little freedom army, okay, little soldiers, little babies for you over time. And no other business does that more than real estate. It is insane to have $100,000, $200,000 to be able to buy a house, and you choose to do a business with it. That is so much risk you are taking. Buy a house instead. Have consistent cash flow for life, and then go out and experiment with other options. Go out and experiment with other business. It doesn't even make sense for you to start a business with that amount of money. You start a business with $2,000, $5,000, $10,000. Not $100,000, $200,000 to start your first business. Because yes, 30% of you will be lucky. It will go well. But 70% of you are going to lose it. If you are deciding between buying a house and starting a business, this is the example that I'll give to you that will make you understand. Let's say you have the money to buy a house right now. You have $100,000, $200,000, $300,000. And I tell you that, give me that money. I'll keep it for you. But within the next 10 years, you come back to me. And there's a 30% chance that I'll double, triple that money for you. But there's a 70% chance that I won't give you that money. You are not going to choose that option. On the other hand, if I tell you to give all that money to me, and in 10 years come to me, I still will have that money. And in between that time, I will give you a little, occasionally every single month, I will give you something little. But it will not be enough for you to get all of that money. But your original money stays, you will choose that. And that is what you do when you choose real estate. When we are talking about wealth creation, we are talking about generational wealth. And don't listen to me or don't listen to somebody else, but observe it yourself. Look around you. The people who have money, nobody gets to wealth without flirting with real estate. Don't even listen to what I'm saying or what somebody else is saying. Observe it for yourself. The people around you who are actually rich, nobody gets rich without actually flirting with real estate. Nobody gets there. You dare not. When it comes to your financial life, you have to observe, what are rich people doing? Don't let anybody on the internet convince you that real estate is a bad idea. And I've told you this already. I've said this to you already. Never take financial advice from anybody who cannot tell you the source of their money. My name is Adnan Sani. I call myself Dangote. If my videos bring you value, kindly subscribe and share with your loved ones. Thank you very much.